Imagine this, you've mastered Excel, you can lead a team meeting like a pro, and you've even figured out how to manage your boss's expectations. But here's the thing that will blow your mind. Despite all this expertise, most of us have never learned the one skill that matters most, the skill of managing ourselves. Think about it for a moment. We spend years in college learning theories, then more years in corporate training programs understanding how to manage budgets, people, and projects. We become experts at handling external challenges. But when it comes to our own careers, our own growth, our own potential, we are flying blind, hoping someone else will take the wheel. Here's the reality check that changed everything for me, and it'll change everything for you too. In today's knowledge economy, you are your most valuable asset. Not your degree, not your company's brand name on your business card, but you. And just like any valuable asset, you need to manage it well. The days when companies would take care of your entire career path are long gone. Today, you are responsible for your own career. You must become the CEO of your own life. But what does that actually mean? How do you manage something as complex as yourself? Let me walk you through the 7 principles that separate those who thrive from those who just survive. The first principle will surprise you because it goes against everything we've been taught. We're constantly told to work on our weaknesses, to fix what's broken. But here's the truth that successful people understand. One cannot build on weaknesses. One can build only on strengths. I learned this the hard way during my early career. I was terrible at detailed financial analysis, so I spent months trying to improve. Meanwhile, I was naturally good at presenting ideas and connecting with people, but I barely paid attention to developing those skills. It was like trying to become a cricket player by practicing football. The breakthrough came when I shifted my focus entirely to my strengths. That's when my career really took off. But how do you even discover your strengths? Most of us have no clue what we're actually good at. We think we know, but we're usually wrong. The secret lies in something called feedback analysis. Every time you make a key decision or take important action, write down what you expect will happen. 9 to 12 months later, compare the actual results with your expectations. Do this consistently and patterns will emerge. You'll start seeing where your strengths truly lie, where you add value, and where you're just wasting time. This brings us to the second principle, understanding how you work best. Are you a reader or a listener? This might sound trivial, but it's huge. Some people absorb information better by reading, others by listening. If you're a reader trying to learn through lectures, you're setting yourself up for frustration. If you're a listener stuck with written reports, you are not getting the full picture. Do you work better alone or with people? In structured environments or flexible ones? As a decision maker or as an advisor? I know someone who's brilliant at strategy, but terrible at execution. Once he understood this about himself, he stopped taking roles that required hands-on implementation and focused on advisory positions. His career transformed overnight. The third principle hits even deeper. Understanding your values. Values are stable, but organizations and situations change. What drives you? What makes you feel fulfilled? Is it helping others grow, building something new, solving complex problems, making a social impact? Here's why this matters so much. Career success without values alignment leads to frustration, burnout, and that nagging feeling that something's missing. I've seen people climb the corporate ladder only to realize they hate the view from the top because it doesn't align with what they truly care about. This leads us to the fourth principle, and it's the question that changes everything. Where can I make the greatest contribution? Notice it's not where can I make the most money or where can I get the highest title. It's about contribution. When you focus on where you can add the most value, everything else follows. Money, recognition, satisfaction, they're all byproducts of meaningful contribution. The fifth principle is about relationships, and it's something most of us get completely wrong. We assume others work the same way we do. If you're detail-oriented, you expect everyone else to be too. If you're a big picture person, you get frustrated with those who want specifics. But effective relationships require understanding how others work, not expecting them to be like you. Ask your colleagues, are you a reader or a listener? How do you learn best? What are your strengths? What are your values? This isn't just being nice, it's being effective.
When you understand how others operate, you can communicate in ways that actually work. Now comes the sixth principle, and this one's crucial for long-term success. Successful people fail in the second half of their lives. They reach their 40s or 50s, achieve what they set out to achieve, and then what? They become bored, irrelevant, or stuck in roles that no longer challenge them. The solution? Successful people reinvent themselves before they are forced to do. They don't wait for disruption to hit them. They create their own second act while they are still successful in their first. Maybe it's moving from execution to teaching, from corporate to entrepreneurship, from profit to purpose. The key is planning this transition while you still have options, not when you're desperate. The seventh and final principle ties everything together: taking responsibility. If you don't manage yourself, your career will manage you. And trust me, your career is not a very good manager. It'll take you wherever the current is strongest, not necessarily where you want to go. This means making conscious choices about your development, your roles, your relationships, and your future. It means saying no to opportunities that don't align with your strengths and values, even when they look attractive on paper. It means investing in yourself continuously, not just when your company pays for it. Here's what I want you to understand. The most important thing you can do for your career is to manage yourself. Not your team, not your projects, not your boss's expectations. Yourself. Because in a world where change is the only constant, the one thing you can control is how well you know yourself, how effectively you use your strengths, and how proactively you shape your future. The knowledge economy has given us an incredible gift, the opportunity to build careers based on our unique contributions rather than just following predetermined paths. But with that gift comes responsibility. The responsibility to understand ourselves deeply, to manage our growth intentionally, and to reinvent ourselves continuously. So here's my challenge to you. Start today. Start your feedback analysis. Identify whether you're a reader or a listener. Clarify your values. Ask yourself where you can make the greatest contribution. Understand how your colleagues work best. Plan your second act. Take charge of your own development.
Because here's the truth that successful people understand. In the end, your career success, your fulfillment, your impact, it all comes down to how well you manage the most important person in your professional life, yourself. The choice is yours. You can continue letting your career happen to you, or you can become the CEO of your own life. The tools are in your hands. The question is, what will you do with them?